There are so many lubricants in the market today. Why did you decide to create your own lubricants for the Pulse system?
That's a great question. And in fact, when we first began the development of our Pulse warming dispenser and our pods, we didn't know whether or not we were going to private label someone's lubricant, because there's a plethora that are on the market right now. As we started to explore options, there was nothing on the market. That's right, nothing on the market that we felt was good enough to elevate the entire experience. We started to look at the major brands, and many are steeped with chemicals. Then we started to look at some of the natural or organic brands, and they either have offensive added scents to them, added fragrances, or they're very sticky, tacky, mucousy in their feel. And so the more we kept looking, the more we were evolving in the perspective that if we want to truly create a best-in-class experience, we've got to create our own. Now it's expensive, right? FDA clearance, the filing, the chemists, the doctors, all that to create a best-in-class lubricant takes time, takes money. But we felt it was worth it for our customers. If we're going to make raving fans, we wanted to create the best. So there's 5 criteria basically that we benchmarked against. 1, first of all, are the ingredients. Did they include chemicals? There's 3 real bad, harmful chemicals that are incorporated. In fact, turn your bottles of lubricant around if you've got them at home and take a look at the back. 1, do they have glycerin? Glycerin really changes your pH level and can cause yeast infections and other infections harboring bacteria. You do not want glycerin in your formulations. Number 2, do they have parabens? Do you know parabens were banned in Europe? They're also being banned in a lot of cosmetic companies. You don't want parabens in your formulations. They've been known to be cancer-causing. Number 3, petrochemicals. That's right. It sounds like sounds like petroleum, sounds like propylene glycol, sounds like a lot of these other harmful chemicals that could actually be found in antifreeze. You really want to be putting that in your system, in your very tender, dearest parts? No, I don't think so. Ours have no parabens, no glycerin, no petrochemicals, no harsh preservatives. And by the way, we did an extra test outside of the FDA to prove that both formulations are hypoallergenic. So that was all about the ingredient profile. Secondly, the feel of them. Many water-based, you will find, water-based formulas are very sticky, they're very gummy, they're kind of mucousy in feel. Not very elegant. Ours are very lubricious, very silky. So we wanted to compare against that. There are no added scents in ours. No flavors. Again, those are sugars. They can create an imbalance with your pH levels and cause infection. So those are 3 areas. The other 2 are a little bit more medically oriented, and they should be, because you're putting your formulations into your vaginas. You want it to be well balanced and healthy. So the first is a pH level. More acid, more alkaline. Is it balanced to be the same level as your own vaginal pH? Should be between a 3 and 5. I know that measurement means nothing to you, but ours is right in the zone. And then there's a word that many of you have never heard of before, but your doctors are starting to now, and it's called osmolality. And this is all about, is your lubricant hydrating your system, your vaginal tissues, your cells, or is it dehydrating? I mean, a lubricant, it's supposed to be hydrating, right? Well, the optimal level is 380. And this is a case where less is more. Less is better. Less is more hydrating to your cells. Ours is measured at 301. Very hydrating, because our water base is made with a pure chia extract, and chia is extremely, superiorly hydrating. Many on the marketplace today, in the major brands, and I'm happy to give Dr. Rachel a full listing, are $1,800, $2,500, 10,800, the warming lubricants on the market, and we're going to talk about that later, I'm sure. They are completely dehydrating for your system. So ours offer a completely elevated and healthy user experience. No chemicals, the finest grade ingredients, slick and lubricious and silky, no stickiness or tackiness, no added fragrance, pH right in the zone that your gynecologist would want, and osmolality hydrating.